Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so it really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. Now if you do have any questions, you would like to have your own reading, any question you might have, I have my contact, I have the list of all my readings, pretty much every information that you might need from me is right below into the YouTube description box. So if you still do wish to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you, so please do not hesitate. Also, if you do enjoy the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, we are going to begin this reading. This is a reading about Spirit who has warnings for you. I have 4 of them. Take what's good, leave the rest aside. So we have Snow White here, and this is all about purity, of course. We have following up the Sea Maiden, we have the Snow Queen, and we're going to conclude with the Children of Lear. So let's begin with Snow White and purity. Now, one of the deep themes of the story of Snow White, of course, is about being betrayed, but betrayed by those who you believe to be family. Those who have come closer to you than any others before, and in whom you have placed your trust in life. Now, when you receive this message, when message is speaking to you, you are going to be guarded. You're going to be blessed. You're going to be watched over again and again. And while there will be attempts to harm you in some way, not a single one will permanently mark or taint you. The one vulnerability that you have failing to recognize malevolence in all its disguises right now. For one will offer you a gift which is completely tainted, which could harm you and could cause you to forget your purpose. Even if this does take place, you will return to the memory and the wisdom of your true path again. Now, is it your innocence and your uncorrupted heart? Is it the beauty of your character that's going to shine through this time? Even when others would grow bitter and do harm, you do not, and you will not. Yet, you do gather wisdom to you, and you come forth reborn, stronger, loved, matured, and ripened in the light of experience. You have overlooked upon evil, but it has not made its way into you, and this is a great triumph for you indeed. So this is about triumph over the pure heart. It's rejection, it's rivalry, it's an attack that cannot change you in any kind of way. You are trustworthy, you are loving. You will survive great tests. You are good to all, and your kindness is simply going to be rewarded. Moving on forward now to the promises. So this is the Sea Maiden. So the Sea Maiden wants to speak to us about promises. This is to remind us of the power of promises and depth. So when we give our word and we stake our claim, this is about being reminded of this in some way. And although through many magical moments, it is not without loss. This card questions all of us and reminds us all to remember that the giving of our word is a serious matter. And in this, we could also view the tale from the perspective of the Sea Maiden. She's lonely. She wishes only for a mate, and she waits a long time for this. And she keeps her end of the bargain. This tale reminds us that often help is given because we're expected to return the assistance in some kind of way. It also reminds us that the sea is our mother, and from her the fishes come that feed the communities. This is about inherited sadness. It's about family debt. It's patterns that can be cleared for good. This is about keeping your word. It's being prepared to make a sacrifice. It's choosing what you are going to give up. It's honoring a dear fairly, and it's changing your faith, and above all, it's surviving your destiny. This is all about promises and keeping them. Moving on forward now to the Snow Queen. The Snow Queen is all about loyalty. You may feel that a friendship has maybe pushed away from you, and that a person that you cared for maybe has grown cold, maybe even unresponsive, and is in the thrall of some kind of addiction. When you receive this message, it is time to place your hope in the long-term friendship. That is, that it's going to last and it's going to come back to you, even in the moment that it feels like it's simply over, and that you're no longer important. This is the energy of the friendship that's going to endure. You need to allow time to work its magic. You need to have patience. You need to be loyal. You need to send the love. You need to trust that in time and the seasons, and know that the friendship is going to be returned to you, and the love you have will be felt once again. But in time, you need to have that patience. This is about loyalty to close relationships. It's dedication and tenacity. It's friendships that are enduring bonds. Simple love is so much stronger than fleeting glamour. It's a time of coldness, but it's going to be followed by warm hearts and affection. This is about an awakening from an enchantment, an addiction, or an obsession. And we're going to conclude this reading here with the children of Lear, and this is all about your voice. Now, this message is here to remind you of the eternal nature of your soul. That while so many lifetimes is going to shift, is going to change, and you are going to transform from one incarnation to another, your soul is on a journey, and you are more than what takes place within this one lifetime. Your soul is ages old, has already traveled so far, and soon you're going to understand at least a part of the current journey far more than you do at the present. This message is also there to remind you that it's natural for your belief system to evolve and even radically alter throughout one lifetime. You are, most of all, allowed to follow the direction the journey of the soul is taking you in. This is about your form may change, but your voice is always going to remain. You need to use your voice to speak your story. Shifts from one faith to another. Releasement from a long family burden. This is the wisdom to stay together with loved ones. It's about suffering that is going to end, and you are loved no matter what form you're in. And this does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you'll be able to use. If you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.